Hi, hello. Assalamualaikum. My name is Abdul Karim from University of Science Malaysia. In this presentation, I would like to share a new buzzword that's been around for some time, and this is called the fourth industrial revolution, or 4IR. And maybe you have heard also the term Industry 4.0. So, what is fourth industrial revolution and what it means, how to respond? So, this is basically the focus of my presentation and my sharing. The term the fourth industrial revolution, or 4IR, has been coined actually in 2016 in the World Economic Forums in Davos, sorry, it's not Davao. And well, relatively, as this still considered relatively a uh, new thing. A lot of people actually are not aware about this post-industrial revolution and the discussion around it. But if you like to learn more, you can come to this website for the World Economic Forum, and you can read actually what's the latest discussion and a lot of resources if you want to understand more about the fourth industrial revolution. So why is it important for us to know and understand about fourth industrial revolution? And in the context of higher education, especially, my focus will be in the context of higher education. Well, when we said fourth industrial revolution, so what is the third, what is the second, and what is the first revolution? So you can see in this article I've highlighted in the text here. So when we refer to the first industrial revolution, this is where there's the revolution where we use water and steam power to mechanize production. So there's a start of mass production using water and steam power. Then after that come the second industrial revolution where we use electric power to create mass production. Then the third industrial revolution, and basically we are kind of in a transition from the third to the fourth. So this is where we use electronics, ICT, information technology to automate production. So now the fourth industrial revolution. So this is actually the impending revolution, which is basically at our doorstep. So this building on the third. So this is where the digital revolution, characterized by the fusion of technologies that is blurring the lines between the physical, digital, and biological spheres. So, in a nutshell, the fourth industrial revolution is actually the merging or the integration of the cyber, physical, and biological system. And this is actually driven by the artificial intelligence, very advanced artificial intelligence, because AI, artificial intelligence, has been around for quite some time, but now the technology has advanced so much where we can use this AI to drive further fusion and integration of these, the digital, the physical, and the biological system to produce very smart, intelligent machines. So basically, we can think of the fourth industrial revolution as, the age of robotic, very smart, artificial intelligence robotic. And we are talking about IoT, the Internet of Things, where everything, the everyday item, everyday household items become very intelligent. They are machine by itself with kind of artificial intelligence brain. So everything now can be connected. Every single thing can have an IP address. They have a unique IP address, so they can talk to each other. So basically, we are talking about the era of so-called fourth industrial revolution, where the technology is mind-boggling. The kind of things that we can do, things are moving at a very high speed. Things are changing at exponential rate. Therefore, how this changes or the revolution brought about by this fusion of the the cyber, physical, and biological system, how would it impact our life? How would it impact our daily activities? How would it impact our economy? How would it impact, the way we work, the way we learn, the way we study? So this is where the education, and in the context of higher education, in my discussion for this presentation is about. So I think if you want to look at higher education or education in general, so now there is, people coin the term in education 4.0. So now we have a fourth industrial revolution. So now probably we talk about economy 4.0, the financial system 4.0, education 4.0. So it's really, really, looking into the kind of new thinking and new mindset, because we need to be very, agile and very adaptable to the new changes brought about by this fourth industrial revolution. So I think the starting point would be to look at how would we make changes or transformation or make over in our education system. So I would like to start with looking at the kind of skills that we need to thrive in the fourth industrial revolution. So perhaps by looking at the kind of skills that we need to prepare for our future workforce to be ready for the fourth industrial revolution. So I'm looking here not only to prepare the workforce for the industrial revolution, but to prepare human talent that is agile, that is very adaptable. So this is actually preparing our kind of the way we think, the mindset, the skills that we need to survive in the new era. So again, you can find this article in this website, World Economic Forum. But I just like to draw your attention to this top 10 skill here in 2020, which is complex problem solving, critical thinking, creativity, people management, coordinating with others, emotional intelligence, judgment and decision making, service orientation, negotiation, cognitive flexibility, and compared to what we have as our top 10 skill in 2015. Well, there are some overlapping, but these are the things I think we need to focus on in order to transform our higher education, also called education 4.0, when we look at the kind of our educational program from school right up to the tertiary education. So I guess these are the first part on my discussion or presentation on the fourth industrial skill. On the fourth industrial revolution, and I hope to have a second part or third part and so on to talk about more on the fourth industrial revolution and share with all of you, from my perspective and understanding. I hope you have learned something and benefit from this brief sharing from me. Thank you very much. Abdul Karim Alias here from University of Science Malaysia. Okay, bye.